Imagine waking up to a rainy morning, expecting a normal day, only to realize the water outside isn't just falling from the sky, it's swallowing your entire world. That's the nightmare Anna finds herself in. She's a single mother just trying to make breakfast for her young son, Si Young. Outside, the downpour is relentless, and little Si Young is begging to go out and swim, thinking it's just a giant playground. Anna brushes it off, but then she notices a dark streak creeping across her kitchen floor. It's water, and it's rising fast. When she runs to the window, her heart drops. Anna lives on the third floor. For water to reach her window, the entire street below must already be submerged. Before she can even process the panic, the building's emergency speaker blares to life with a frantic announcement. The lower levels are completely flooded. Everyone needs to evacuate to the upper floors immediately. To make matters worse, the power snaps off. The elevators are dead, leaving the stairs as the only escape route. Anna starts throwing essential items into a bag when her phone suddenly rings. It's a stranger on the line, and his first words send a chill down her spine. He asks if she's Anna, the manager from the Darwin Company. When she says yes, his voice turns urgent. He tells her he's already at the upper levels to rescue her, and then gives a bizarre command. If you're planning to bring luggage, leave it behind. Before she can ask why, the line goes dead. Who is this man, and how does he know exactly who she is in the middle of a disaster? With no time to think, Anna grabs Si Young's essential medications and rushes out the door. But the hallway is a war zone. Hundreds of terrified people are screaming, pushing, and trampling each other to get to the main staircase. It's pure chaos, and waiting in that massive line means certain death. But Anna is smart. She remembers a secondary emergency staircase on the opposite side of the building. Clutching her son tight, she sprints toward it, passing open windows where she can see people literally being swept away by massive waves outside. How do you keep a child calm when the world is ending right in front of him? Anna does the only thing a desperate mother can do. As they sprint up the steps, she starts telling Si Young stories, forcing a smile through her terror. They even start singing his favorite song together, their voices echoing against the concrete walls as the water roars right behind them. They climb floor after floor until they hit a devastating roadblock. The stairway ahead is completely blocked off by piles of old furniture and heavy storage items. Clearing it would take hours they don't have. Left with no choice, Anna bursts through the fire door onto the nearest floor to find another way up. But just as she steps out, someone calls her name from across the corridor. Anna turns her head for just a split second to see who it is. One single second. And when she turns back, Si Young is gone. Losing your child in a crowded mall is terrifying, but losing him in a collapsing, flooding skyscraper is a living hell. Anna loses her mind, running frantically through the corridors, screaming his name into the empty apartments. She bursts into a random unit, desperate for any sign of him, but when she looks out the window, her blood runs cold. A monstrous, towering wave is racing straight toward the building. Before she can even scream, the wave crashes through the concrete. Multiple floors instantly pancake and collapse, plunging Anna into pitch-black, suffocating water. Most people would give up here. The pressure, the lack of air, the sheer trauma, it's enough to break anyone. But a mother's instinct is terrifyingly strong. Anna refuses to drown. She swims through the debris and flooded rooms, searching the murky darkness until she sees a small figure floating. It's Si Young, and he's completely unconscious. She grabs him and swims for the exit, but the door is jammed shut under the water pressure. Her lungs are burning. Her vision is fading. This is it. They're going to die here. Suddenly, the door is smashed open. A man dives into the water, grabs both of them, and drags them to a dry pocket on a higher floor. He immediately starts slamming his hands onto Si Young's chest, performing intense CPR until a rush of water expels from the boy's lungs. Si Young coughs, gasping for air. He's alive. But instead of comforting them, the mysterious savior pulls out a device, records a video report, and sends it, coldly stating, "I have successfully rescued Anna and her son." Anna demands to know who he is. The man introduces himself as He-Jo, a security operative for the Darwin Company. And then, he drops a bombshell. He tells her that she is far more important than she thinks, and they need to move to the rooftop immediately because a helicopter is waiting. As they climb higher, Anna notices something deeply unsettling. She touches her lips and asks He-Jo why the floodwater tastes salty. This isn't normal rain. He-Jo pauses, realizing he can't hide the truth anymore. The rain is just a symptom. The real nightmare is that a massive asteroid recently struck Antarctica, instantly melting the ice sheets and triggering a catastrophic global tsunami. The ocean is swallowing the continents, and humanity is being wiped off the face of the earth. But why her? Why is a corporate security guard risking his life for a middle manager? Hijo reveals that at Darwin Company, Anna helped develop a top-secret project called the Emotion Engine, an AI system capable of giving artificial intelligence genuine human emotions. The synthetic human bodies are already built in a laboratory elsewhere, but they are just empty, unfeeling shells. Anna and her boss were the only ones who knew how to activate the engine, and since her boss just died in the flood, Anna is officially the last person alive who can save human consciousness from total extinction. While taking a brief breath, Anna secretly borrows Hijo's phone to call her parents. Her mother answers, but her voice is eerily calm, telling Anna that she's done enough and to only worry about herself now. Before Anna can even say goodbye, a deafening crash echoes through the speaker, followed by dead silence. The tsunami just hit them. There is no time to mourn because the smell of gas suddenly fills the air. A pipe has ruptured, and explosions begin ripping through the lower floors. With the stairwells cut off by fire and water, Hijo forces them outside, scaling the exterior balconies of the skyscraper in a daring vertical escape. He climbs to the next level and tells Anna to pass Seyoung up to him. With trembling hands, she manages to hand her son over, but as Anna tries to pull herself up, her grip slips. She plummets straight down into the raging floodwaters below. Somehow, she survives the fall, swimming back into a broken window on a lower floor. As she stumbles through the flooded hallway, she hears a child crying from inside a stuck elevator. It's a little girl, trapped and screaming. But before Anna can even attempt to pry the doors open, another violent surge of water slams into the hallway, washing the opportunity away. In that moment of intense trauma, a rush of suppressed memories floods Anna's brain. Years ago, she, her husband, and Seyoung were in a horrific car accident that plunged into a river. She saved Seyoung, but she had to watch her husband drown right in front of her. Water took her husband, and she will be damned if she lets it take her son. Driven by pure adrenaline, Anna claws her way up the building, finally reuniting with Hijo on the 18th floor, but he looks at her with grim eyes. Seyoung is crashing. His blood sugar is dangerously low because his medicine was lost in the water. Refusing to let him die, Anna rushes into a ruined apartment, frantically mixing random ingredients together to create a makeshift glucose solution. It works. Seyoung stabilizes, and for a brief second, the clouds part, letting sunlight pour over the flooded city. Anna smiles, thinking the worst is over. But Hijo remains silent. He finally admits the rescue plan has changed. The helicopter will take Anna to a space research station to finish the project. But Seyoung is not on the manifest. He cannot come. Anna is shattered. Hijo kept this from her because he knew she would never cooperate if she knew she had to abandon her son. Before she can even argue, the sunlight vanishes. In the distance, a new wave, larger than anything before, a literal mountain of water, is heading their way. They race up the final floors in a mad dash against the apocalypse. They pass a pregnant woman screaming in labor on the floor, her husband begging for help, but Anna has to keep moving. Seyoung innocently asks his mother if it hurt that much when he was born, and the question tears Anna apart inside because she realizes she might be forced to leave him. She begs Hijo to take him, offering anything, but he simply replies that he has orders. They finally hit the rooftop. The helicopter is waiting, but the moment they step out, the rescue team violently grabs Seyoung, pinning Anna back. She screams, cries, and falls to her knees, begging them to take him. Then, a shocking betrayal occurs. The rescue team turns their guns on Hijo and shoots him dead. The squad leader coldly announces that everyone here except Anna is meant to die. The mission was never about saving people, just securing the asset. The helicopter lifts off, dragging a devastated Anna into the sky as the monstrous wave completely obliterates the skyscraper below. The scene cuts to a rocket blasting into space, dodging asteroid fragments looking like the absolute end of the world. And then, suddenly, Anna opens her eyes. She's back in her apartment. The rain is pouring. The kitchen floor is flooding. The emergency speaker is making the exact same announcement. It's the beginning of the movie all over again. Anna is profoundly confused. Hijo calls her phone, repeating the exact same lines. Seyoung is sitting on the floor trying to show her a drawing on his tablet, saying he saw it in a dream. But Anna is frantic, trying to pack, ignoring him just like the first time. Then, Seyoung looks up and asks a chilling question. Mom, why have I been 6 years old for so long? Why doesn't my age ever change? The question paralyzes her. As the simulation plays out again, Anna notices something bizarre. On the chest of her shirt, there is a number printed. In her first memory, it was 497. Now it says 787. And as she fails, dies, or gets captured, the world resets, and that number keeps ticking up. That's when the horrifying truth is unraveled. This entire world isn't real. It's a massive digital simulation. Years ago, when humanity realized the asteroid was coming, Darwin Company rushed to build synthetic human bodies, but they couldn't figure out how to give them human souls, human emotions. Si-young isn't Anna's biological son. He was a synthetic child prototype. Originally, the real Anna didn't even want him, blames him for her husband's death, and wanted to abandon the project. But when the evacuation spacecraft was destroyed by asteroids, a fatally injured Anna made a final choice. She uploaded her mind into the AI simulation. Her objective: protect the boy at all costs. The scientists knew that only a mother's unconditional love could generate the extreme emotional data required to code the emotion engine. If she failed or let him go, the system reset. She has lived through this apocalyptic flood nearly 800 times, failing every single time because she either died or let the corporate guards separate them. But this time, armed with the truth, Anna refuses to play by the rules. With a simulated He-Jo choosing to help her break the loop, they bypass the guards and take a completely different route to the roof. She sprints to a small maintenance closet where she finds Si-young hiding. He reveals that right before she was taken away in the very first timeline, she told him to hide there and wait for her. For hundreds of cycles, this little boy has been quietly sitting in a closet waiting for his mother across lifetimes. The security team bursts onto the roof just as the final world-ending tsunami looms over the building. The guards draw their weapons, but Anna looks at Si-young and tells him to jump into the raging ocean below. She fights off the guards with savage fury before diving off the roof after him. Swimming through the cataclysmic wreckage of a dying digital world, she reaches out and tightly grabs her son's hand, refusing to ever let go again. In that final, definitive act of ultimate sacrifice and unconditional love, the system achieves perfect synchronization. The emotional engine finally codes, the simulation freezes, the roaring tsunami turns to light, and the experiment is successfully completed. Anna chose her son over humanity, and in doing so, ironically, gave humanity a soul. If you were placed in a simulation where you had to experience the end of the world hundreds of times just to save one person you love, do you think you'd have the strength to keep fighting, or would you eventually give up? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.